All right, new toy. Ooh, get this chest day started right. Ooh. All right, after some just normal pec deck, feels right just forward with some flat bench. Then we're gonna change our grip, use that machine again, lower the seat a little bit, and use it for upper chest. And I'll show you what I mean when we get there. Brandon walked off, so hopefully I don't. Oh, that's feeling heavy today. We get the swing shut out. Ooh. Okay. Okay, now should be able to get a few more reps out at the same heavy weight. Ooh, yeah. Okay, I'll say this. We won't go straight back to that pec deck like I intended. Someone else is on it doing rear delt flies, which is perfectly respectable. So we'll switch up the order of the workout. Ooh.
Got it.
Whew. Whew. All right, time for decline chest flies. Oh. Right, use the old silver machine, and then we get back onto this pec deck for the upper chest action. Oh, yeah. Whew. All right, so bit of a different mission this time. I'm sure you're wondering why we're back on this machine, and maybe this would make more sense with the other machine, but I've been able to set the depth. So, and you can test this for yourself because I don't know how well this is going to show up on camera. Hold out your arm in front of you, flex that pack, and then turn your arm upward, and you're going to see your upper chest engage. So I have the seat a little lower than previously, so that way the arm is a little higher up. And we're gonna hold it with our arms, our hands supinated, engaging the upper pec. All right. Oh man. Oh, feels so good. That's killing me. Oh. All right, last exercise. More pumpish, and then doing it on the Smith machine so we can bail out. Go a little heavier. Alright, you guys better spot me back there on this last set. My life is in your hands. Or this is the end of the channel. Alright. See you guys in the car. Alright guys, let's talk about that chest pump. So, as you guys seen, new piece of chest equipment, new toy to play with. Quite exciting. That thing, I wasn't too sure what to think about it when I first seen it, because I was in the gym when it was built. So I actually did get to use it when it was first put together. It was put together on leg day. And I was like the only person in there besides like the manager who was putting it together. So I tested it out when it first got put together. And the arms that the weight get loaded onto are basically sleeves with bolts that hold it down onto smaller arms. And so those bolts weren't in, so that way you could just slide those basically sleeves off and put like smaller like home like gym weights on it. You know, like if you go to Walmart and buy like a Walmart like just cheap bench press or like a cheap dumbbell set, it's like the really thin bars, so the holes may be a big. That's the kind of weight that it's for. So it basically can be like a decent home gym or decent like actual commercial gym. I can't think. Chest fly machine. Gosh, pec deck. And she didn't have the pins in them. And so I was using it. I went to take the weight off, and that sleeve slided out with it. I about freaking dropped the weight on my foot because I wasn't expecting it. And so I thought, I wasn't looking and saying that sleeve was coming off. I was like trying to pull and thought it was that the weight was like just not sliding off it very well. And I let go of it for a second and about dropped the whole freaking thing on my foot. So I told her like, hey, just so you know, like, that came off with the weight, and it scared the crap out of me because I was standing there barefoot because I worked out in just socks on leg day for the first time. I tried it out and I really liked it. So that's how I'm going to hit leg day from now on, is in my socks, because I don't have lifting shoes. And so I was like, you know, hey, this happened, scared the crap out of me. She proceeded to like, have a whole tantrum about it. Tried to show her, you know, how, like what I was talking about, like the small hole in the sleeve. where a bolt would be there to apply pressure and hold it down. And she finally, after giving me crap about it, goes and puts the pins in, and then comes to me. She goes, "There, I wouldn't want you to be scared, princess." And I just went, "Thank you," because you're gonna give me sass, and sarcasm. I'll give it right back. I don't care. And so this is just an interesting interaction, but it is a surprisingly good machine. When I seen the smaller bars and seen that it was almost more of a home gym style thing, I wasn't sure how it was going to feel. But it moves surprisingly smooth. The weights feel really good on it. The handles feel great. Love how adjustable they are. Fan-freaking-tastic, truly. It may be more of a affordable, probably on the cheaper side pec deck, but it's definitely still a good pec deck. It's the first one it's the first plate loaded, like free weight one I've ever used, but surprisingly good. I really like it. So I did rear delt flies on yesterday, which felt freaking phenomenal. Used it actually heavy today for actual chest flies. When I played with it on leg day, I just threw a little weight on there just to see how it moved. Today it was like the first time I was like, oh yeah, let's put some freaking weight on this puppy. Phenomenal. Now I will say, when we came back to it to do supinated to activate the upper chest and use it for some upper chest, I think since the old pec deck is still in the gym, the one with the pads, I think if we ever do that variation of chest fly, of upper chest fly again, we will use that one, just because it's so awkward to have that handle basically on your wrist with like a good amount of weight on the bar. But we still used it today because I love the fact that we could set it so far back and actually get a good deep stretch. The old pec deck, or I guess the old chest fly machine, didn't have that option. But those pads would feel better than having a bar brace stick right on your freaking wrist. But phenomenal. I'm so glad we finally have like an actual pec deck and not just like a very old chest fly machine. It's so nice to finally have that, especially because now we can do reverse pec deck, reverse rear delt flies. One of my favorite rear delt exercises, and we can only do them if we went and got day passes for Stilvo's gym. So excited to finally have a pec deck. Honestly, that was such a great workout. Just heavy pec deck followed by heavy flat bench into decent weight. I wouldn't say I went heavy because I was still aiming for a 12 to 15, but decent weight decline flies or chest flies into the old silver machine. And that machine is very dependent on where you put the seat. I would say where I put it today, I definitely felt more like flat bench, a smidge lower chest. If I were to put the seat lower, I probably, you feel more upper. You put it just right, it's borderline chest, and you got a flat bench. So used it today for decline press. Went back to the pec deck, supinated grip, seat a little lower, so that way the arms were just a smidge higher on the handles, or had to be higher to reach the handles. And then boom, when you get here, that upper chest is just full on flexed. Feels phenomenal. Felt great. Again, we'll use the other pec deck next time. And then finishing off on the Smith machine, just not very heavy, but very just get a pump. And those last two sets just full on to failure. Phenomenal. It could not ask for a better chest workout. And that's like the nice thing, either when you go to a different gym or when your gym gets new equipment, is it does breathe vital life and levity into your workouts. Maybe if they're starting to get stale, you feel like you're doing the same thing over and over again. It's, it breathed life into today's workout. And I will say, I have been going up in weight on flat bench. If you guys have been watching the channel for any amount of time, on flat bench, I typically just did 135 for 15. And honestly, that's just because I've always had a super weak flat bench, and I've also I'm not trying to have a big bench. I'm just looking to lose weight and build a better body. And everything I'm doing is moving towards that, just building a better chest, building better arms, building this, that. So I've never wanted to get a bad shoulder injury, snap, hurt my elbow, hurt my wrist. So I've never gone heavy. But, I would do PRs once in a while. I have a PR on the channel, 225. And a guy my weight and size, 26 years old, 1 rep max of 25 or 225 isn't insane. But, I've never had a big bench. So the fact that the past, 3 or 4 chest days, we've done flat bench, and I've done 185. Pretty good. Feels great. Even if you use the swing shot. Okay. Yeah, I use it to get more out of my workout. I've always done that on flat bench, especially if I'm going heavy. So take it as say what you will. But I've been able to go up in weight. So I've been thinking maybe in a few months we do another 1 rep max and see where we land, see how much we've added on to that 1 rep max. But definitely want to get a few more chest days where I'm doing the heavier weight on flat bench before that happens, now that we're actually doing it. Because there for a while, we didn't do flat bench. Kind of just relied solely on the incline. So we'll see, but expect another PR in a chest day video within a few months. But I think I've yapped enough. There really isn't much else to say. So tomorrow's arm day. It will be a arm day lift shoulders. We will definitely be using the reverse pec deck tomorrow for rear delt flies. Other than that, we'll probably just try to focus on the side head of the shoulder, so I could press lateral raise, maybe some front raises or upright rows for the front, and then we'll get into bis and tris. So the likelihood is 3 or 4 shoulder exercises tomorrow, and then 3 or 4 bi and tri exercises. So anywhere between 9 and 12 exercises tomorrow. Right? Yes. So might be a bit of a younger video tomorrow because of that, because it's going to be a full arm day, shoulders, bis, and tris. But I think it'll be a pretty good workout, and I'm very excited to have a reverse pec deck at our disposal. So, all that being said, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch the video. I love and appreciate every single last one of you guys. You guys are the best. If you like the video, you like it. If you made it this far and you aren't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. You made it this far already anyways. Don't forget to hit that notification button so you can see whenever I post. And if you didn't know, it's every day at 8 a.m. normally. Once in a while we might miss. But, nonetheless, go down to the link in the description and go to Harder and Last Time Subs and use my code JS15. Save 15% off your order and get the best supplements on the market. And Harder and Last Time is so confident in the fact that they have the best supplements on the market that we have a money-back guarantee, and you will receive a $50 gift card if you are not satisfied with your order. Speaking of a gift card to Harder Than Last Time, go down to the link in the description and go give my Instagram a follow. And once we have 500 followers on Instagram, I will be doing a $100 Harder Than Last Time gift card giveaway. So go give the Instagram a follow. I think we're at 94 followers right now, which isn't too bad because I do believe we started with 56. So doesn't sound like a lot, but we've already pretty well doubled what we had when I started the channel. So go give the Instagram a follow. And if you want, the TikTok is also down in the description. You can go give it a follow if you want to. A lot of the same stuff I post on Shorts and on Instagram Reels gets posted on TikTok. So if you like that kind of content, go give the TikTok a follow. All that being said, love and appreciate you guys, and I will see you tomorrow for an arm workout. See you then.